Hello, 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 and welcome back, and it's automatically not working. Anyways, I'll fix that problem in a second. Hey, welcome back to Australian Branding with me, Graham, and today with our game day, we'll be continuing with The Pale Beyond, the resource management survival game where you're trapped in the Arctic and you have to live. So I will double check that this works. So that can pop up. Did that do anything? Pale Beyond. Okay. See if it works. Hope everybody's having a good weekend. Well, you know, I sort out these technical difficulties. Hopefully it workity. Come on. Workity. Is streaming? I can see like a box. Right. There it is! Da-da-da! Oh, that's my other one that I was playing. Oh, okay, so you get like different things. That's kind of cool. Let us begin. Hello in chat. How's your day going? How you been? How's things? And now I gotta remember all these dope-ass voices that I was pulling. Tis morning. To market went my brother Jim till somebody threw a tomato at him. Tomatoes be soft and they don't bruise the skin, but this one killed Jim. It was wrapped in a tin. Can I make it? No, I can't make the metronome. Tickety. Sure. Put a stop to these rumors going about the hunt. That simple, the sailors do seem to listen to you. You'll not be hearing them whispers again. Okay, well, that was easy peasy squeezy lemon. I would find it wise to have a word with the journalist among our crew. For whatever reason, Hunt allowed the photographer with no sailing experience to tag alongside the expedition. I really should have looked up these accents. Thank you. I always look fabulous. Also, you need to go to the fucking doctors if you keep having allergic reactions. But that's beside the point. As it stands, Cash's Belford record is what stands the test of time with this expedition is spoken of, and it would seem she has not made allies of the crew. Casha, she doesn't seem the type to make enemies. Not with purpose or malice, Captain. The sailors of this crew are a private lot. They do not take kindly to prying eyes of a landlubber, as they would say. Remember, Captain, she controls the story. She controls your story. Bane has entered the vessel. Best to have a word. Remember, Shaw, reputation can be fragile. You do not need an unflattering image at a time like this. Fucking hell. What is it this time, Tucker? These bloody cigs aren't worth the shit I stepped in. Oh, fuck off. You 100% still need to go to a doctor. Oh, I'm a doctor. I don't need to go and fix my broken arm. It's not broken. Go to a fucking doctor. It's not like, I hate to say it, you're not doing anything else at the moment. Go to a doctor. These things aren't worth the shit I stepped in. Yeah, the only man I know who can step in shit on ice, mate. Bloody right. Doggos! Pet the doggo, pet the doggo, pet the doggo, doggo, dog. The doggo, pet the doggo, pet the doggo, doggo, dog. Assign a crew for the interview. Research and decorum. I'm experimenting. Fuck off. Go to the doctor. I will end you. I will come up there and I will drag you to a doctor. My friend is being stubborn. They need to go to a doctor. And they should. Anybody that watches this, comment in chat, go to a fucking doctor. I will get YouTube to bully you. Penguins! Okay. Ockety. Then 2 of you. 6 decorum. Okay, so you get decorum for sending them out to do research. Nice! Okay, well, the stream is ending. I'm booking a plane ticket. Give me 20 seconds. I'm sorry to breaking news, interrupting this stream. Sorry, we interrupt today's broadcast with me buying a plane ticket to go and beat my friend's ass. This room is destroyed. 0 flooded. Go back over to here. Scientist, general store, engineers, and we'll send in this guy. 2 items. Okay, tools. Includes camp that apparently aids survival. Okay. Tools digging. 'Tis freezing. Okay, this guy, in we go. Medical research. Juices required for medical comforts. Yes, thank you. And that one. 'Tis freezing. Might go organize some of that first. Actually, no, it's better if I just do these now, isn't it? So, listen to these. When was the last time you slept? Did you fuck like a couple of hours in a while back? A couple? You're going to work yourself to death before we even make land. Heard it all before. But it hasn't bloody happened yet. Back to work. Give those 2 chucklefucks. Send another chucklefuck in. Chuckity. You, sir. That one. That one. Get the rest tomorrow. Pumps. You and you on the pumps. Oh, okay. Scientists are out. You on the pumps. That's fine. Put you up. I've got 3 left. Up we go. Up we go. Fishes, doggos. You explore. You explore. Okay. That's done. Send below deck. Below deck. Feed the hosh. Do I want to stick the penguin in the pot? That. And 2 penguins. Should be fine. Malnourished. Return. And stoke the fire. Feed the furnace. Probably abandon ship tomorrow. I abandon ship tomorrow? Probably, yes. All crew for dinner. Oh, fuck. I think I was supposed to abandon ship today. Okay, this is bad. Demoralized. Demoralized. What happens if I don't? I think you did I fuck this one up again? Weak on the ice. Freezing. No longer freezing. Malnourished. Frostbite. Frostbite. Start next week. Week 8. I think I'm supposed to be off the fucking ship before this. Yeah, oops. I haven't been paying goddamn attention. Supposed to be off by week 8. Everybody fucking dies. My bad. I forgot about that. Oh god. Reset back to like 2 weeks ago. Dead. Dead. Await your fate. God. Oops. My bad. I don't know. Let's go back. Rewind. I've already played this part because I died. Just a short crew. Yeah, I'll do that one. Actually, no, I won't do it. Yeah, that's fine. You can be demoralized. Nice, let's go out. I think I did it last time, but yes. That's fine. Deck to deck deck. Below the deck, deck. Okay, so I need to put people on food, because it's the last time we got food. People on coal, because it's the last time I got coal. Well, you're demoralized and freezing. Yeah, let's just put you in for status. Done. Return. Ah! Oh, what's happening? Ah! That one. That one. And just hold. 3 people freezing, I can do with you. 3. Confirmed. Oh, well, I do need to feed the furnace actually, so feed you in. Engineers to raise, to leave, go through, go up. Here, you. 3. some food. Out here, click you. To you. If I do it again, another one will end up freezing. Kind of. I have look around for cool things to kill, apparently. Get 3 Emperor Penguins. Yeah, so stuff it. We get 3 Emperor Penguins. I'll send some people for that elephant seal later. I think that's everybody. Yes, that's everybody. Feed the hosh. Plus 40. Feed the hosh. Return. In here. Nothing, apparently. Leave. Uppity up. Get through this bit. No, I'm skipping, but as I said before, I did this and then I died, so... Oh, no, I didn't. Oh, okay. Oops. I don't think I did that one. Upper floor. Go in there. Talk to him. So you had a daughter. This one. Oh, that's in my quarters. This one. Talk to this guy. Thank you. Go out. Go over here. Talk to this guy. Go down. Go down. Go here. Go to her. These guys. Yeah, and I think that's everything. Oh, so... Yeah, I know it's demoralized. Specific reason. It gives you a thing and it's like, this is how they get demoralized. This is how they stop being demoralized. Okay. Just do it now, I guess. If it destroys the ship, I'll be pissed, because there's a whole bunch of stuff I need off the ship. Crew to work on it. pissed that we're leaving. Wants me to build stuff. Zachary, give me the can. Give me the can gun. Okay, finish requests. Head to the boiler when you wish to bed. That is gonna go into this one. Find a crew I can assign the penguin for an interview. Hew. Let's go for an interview. Yeah, taketh the coal. That one now. Dissolve. No storage. So I've got week 7. I always pump up the temperature a little bit as well. Oh, fuck. Oh, that worked. I didn't mean to do that. I'll read them when I actually mean to do it. Come on, speedy. Oh, okay. Let's skip through these. Hopefully, can I still go in here? Go down. Oh, I still can. I think I could. Or are they all flooded now? Oh, I still can. Oh, okay. Well, what I might do is I'll restart today, because I'm being an idiot. I'm sorry for all this. This chunk. Okay. Done. Apparently I can rip it out and still access stuff in the ships. That's handy to know. Wasn't actually sure of that. I didn't mean to do it then. So let's go do that now. Oh, actually, let's go. Status. Find these and we'll finish it off. That one and that one. That one and that one. So there's two good things and one bad thing in it. Oh. There's two good things in that one. Oh. I healed 3 freezing. Get some coal there. Y'all can get coal, because you're being naughty this Christmas. Now we go on to front, can do this one. Lemons. Stay cold for now. Elephants, 1, 2. Oh, it's only 2 people to kill elephants. Go murder some lovely, majestic animals. You can go. Actually. Still do it. I think I will rip this out. Abandoned ship. Furnace is taken from them. We're heading out then, but best tell the lads. We're moving out. Yes, the captain. Yes, the captain's orders. He's nil Russian. Well, now we shall focus on setting up a campsite on the ice. Leave the equipment hauling for later. No worries, I'll get them to work. We'll have a camp set up before you know it. You taking that with you? Aye. Can't go a day without it, Can't go a day without it. Oh, the crew likes music. Fair enough, you better get home. I suppose you're a bit more important than an accordion. Aye, I know. Arf, arf. Calm down, Starberry. We're simply moving to the ice. Arf. Yes, it's all very exciting. The rest of you behave yourselves. You'll be treated an extra help in the soup. Well, there we have it. The heart of the ship ripped clean from her chest, but she still beats for her crew. How long you been waiting for that one? Well, 'cause it was shite. No time for poetry. Captain, let's get this bloody furnace set up on the ice. Clunkety clunk. What are you doing up there? Now's the last chance to get a shot like this. Isn't that dangerous? Don't worry, I've done it before. Don't tell the captain. Hey. There, perfect. Farewell, Temperance. Captain, I hope your new lodgings are to your comfort. If not, I'm afraid you'll have to power through until the rescue. We say goodbye to the Temperance, but our work is far from over. We weren't going anywhere holding on to that anchor. Agreed. You have done well to already strip the lower decks of the ships. Perhaps the wildlife should be our next focus. Regardless, we need our wits about us. We stand alone against the ice now. Let's build the things for the doggos. Probably need them to keep warm. Now. Spoiled rations. Oh. Feed the hush pot. It makes people sick, but I'm sure that gives me. Does that give me more food? Anyways, eat the fats. The crew have their meal. Now, crew reports to their post despite the time. It's still bright light. What do you have in your pocket? What's the matter with you? Hunched over, clenching something. It's suspicious. I'm holding an egg. An egg? Why? Keep my hands warm. Boiled egg keeps heat. That is actually rather ingenious. We know the cold better than you lot anyway. I swear, when the hook came swinging, Captain Hunt had to pull me down. This was 5-6 years ago. I had no clue what I was doing. Both of us nearly lost an eye that day. Same expedition, Ward lost his arm. Half the time I don't think Hunt knew what he was doing either. But the interesting eye is, did you need something? Didn't get your fill while he was here. That it? Are you now? Alright, let's leave it at that. Nice of you to check in, sure, but I think it's time the crew got it's off. Okay, state more simple questions. Yeah, we read that before. Make sure. And now our focus is finding a rescue ship from no the high soul. Make it so. Actually, good to hear that plaque recovered from the wings. Boiler was rather dire. Nothing else we can take solace in avoiding a life being lost. It's rather morbid, sure, but the last conversation made me wondering about those children of mine. Specifically, I did this one before. Your children. Yeah, talk to these two. Wouldn't want for any of them to be mixed up, would we? It's quite all right. I hope my work doesn't distract from your own. Well, I'll just have to make do. Suppose if the tent space is the chief of our worries, we should consider ourselves lucky, right? Yes, I suppose. Is something wrong? Oh, wait. You seem awfully young for this role. Well, I am. I take it that to mean you're an overachiever for your age. One stutters and one talks really fast. I wonder how my editor will find my report in its finished state. It's a nightmare getting my plague story published. This is this one. Play before we do that. Let's go. Missing the play. Well, that's hardly a concern after all that's happened. Something I was excited for. It's a shame. Call it a mine. A mine. Oh, yes. Did that one last time. Talk to them, and I talk to them, and that is the end. Freezing. Just that. Stood by an elephant seal. No longer demoralized. Cured of their freezing. Cured from their freezing. No longer damaged. Whack 7. Yes. That young woman, Kasha. The flash of her camera started my dog several times now. It's growing tiresome. Ride's a great distraction, let me know. Captain, I doubt your word would be enough to stop her. That camera is her sole purpose out here. As much as an annoyance it can be, it would not be right to rob her of that. Where'd my mouse go? There it is. Screen's too big, I keep losing shit. Captain, the Temperance life is short, but we're in luck. Some good fortune. The lower decks are flooding quick, but that's fine. The coal is still usable. We should grab as much as we can before she goes under. Agreed, we must gather as much as possible coal for the furnace. Aye, best get to it. Sure as investigating the tinned foods we picked up from the temple. Should have expected this, but the tins were spoiled in the flooding. Is it still edible? Are you serious? We can't afford to be too selective. It may not, but if we can... It may not be pleasant, but if we can be eaten without poisoning the crew, it may still serve as rations. Hard to tell for certain there. Well, it's certain to taste like death, but it may still be editable. That, the may in that sentence is not so confident. Food is food, but I'm not sure it's worth the risk. What do you think? Not worth the risk. I have no intentions of poisoning my crew. Suppose we're better off avoiding that. 1 tin of peaches likely isn't worth the risk of poisoning. Sure, put a stop to those rumours. I'm going to be out hunt. That simple. The sailors do seem to listen to you. I will. Captain, I would find it wise to have a word with a journalist among our crew. For whatever reason, hunt allowed for a photographer. Ah, yes, this is this one. Remember, sure, reputation. Yeah. Cool, I think I'm finally back up to the spot where I was before. Slap chief, couple, that one's, we've done that before. You... Before... Sorted Dorino out. Cool, Jack. Oh, that's how you do it. Okay. Two people to pump. Pumping and pumping. It's a little cold, but you'll be fine. Ooh. Cigarettes, you'll be fine. Ooh, more coal! More coal! I have become Santa Claus. Santy Paws. Engineers, I'd be able to use one. That does work. Leave. Got everything from there. Get all that junk. Tin stuff. Scientist storerooms. Free decorum instantly as well as one research for your expedition. Not actually worth it because I need to go and talk to this chick. Yeah. 2, 3. Everybody assigned. Oh, apart from them. Hosh box. The hosh. The hosh, the hosh, the hosh. Do that one. Do that. Gosh. Give some lemons! What did I just put in? Oh, that's scurvy. Maybe. Oh, they're just malnourished, not scurvy. Eee. Hey, I think that's it. Let's have a look at the pot. Yeah, having a chill. Doggo! Doggo! Crew returns to their posts, but sure, it's been quite some time since we met. I first met you at the docks. To be honest, I didn't understand Hunt's decision. Thoughts different now. That remains to be seen, does it not? I can say I did not see this turn of events ahead of us. Crew member approaches you during dinner. Captain, you look like you could use some more to eat. Taking up the responsibility of captain is admirable, as it is unenviable, that's the word. Please help yourself to some of my rations. Frankly, I'm stuffed. I have no time for toady. You needn't attempt. It's rather kind of you, thank you, but there's no need. Oh well, the offer is always there. Yorick III returns to their seated positions as the crew look at them with annoyed expression. It would appear their attempts at gratifying command was unsuccessful. There, I'm playing with a button. Oh, I didn't show you guys. You can see it properly. I will move. Actually, you can look at my terrible keyboard. Oh. Mouse pad today because it was like $35 and it glows with pretty colors. Purple, 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 purple. I don't know why it needed to light up, but it was cool. There's blue. I think you can... There, it's brighter. And now it's dimmer. It's got a cool, dope-ass scene on it. Flying fantasy city clouds. My face is back. Back again. Sorry for the camera. There we go. Oh, no, now you can just see nothing. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Is that better? Is that worse? Bit dark. Maybe I need to... Now I'm pasty white. Oh, now I'm in the dark again. There we go. I probably haven't changed it at all, but it makes me feel better, and that's what's important. So, let's get back to it. What do we got next? Let's talk to these guys. Ah, and there I was, face to face with a leopard seal. Dangerous creatures cannot be mistaken for average seal. Natural hunters. Much faster on land than you'd expect. What are we talking about, dwarves here? How'd you deal with that, then? I was lucky I had my hunting shotgun at the ready. We were feasting on leopard seal that night. Of course, all that times the crew weren't filming. Pull the other one. It's true! This other time Kurt continues to ramble on. It seems he will be at this for a while. I played through this earlier. That is a tidbit we will require for further study. Get your photo snapped by the photographer too. She's a landlubber for sure, treating us like some novelty. I don't have much problem with it. Good conversation, at least. I'd rather less good conversation out here. One of Templeton's team tried to talk to me while I was working. They were going on and on about their spouse or something. Ended up telling them to fuck off. Think they got the message? You have full permission to do so anytime your work is interrupted. Didn't need permission. But hey, I knew you'd understand. Good to see you don't hide away from the crew in evenings, sure. I suppose you're more at home with our lot than you were back on land. It's been a long time since I've had the company of proper sea folk. They're loud and brash, but I can't imagine life without them. Building next to my kennels would often play music on a phonograph. I would hear it through the open window. For months on end, I would hear it as I worked. Over time, I grew used to it. I'm sure one of the crew brought a phonograph. Perhaps you can pick up the habit once more. That is not needed. I would not attempt to impose in such a way. Dr. Nutley. Mr. Templeton. I trust all is going well. Well as well as can be. All thanks to your expertise, I take it. I try my best. You should continue to do so. We wish we wish not any further incidents. Okay then. Evening. I've been thinking all day about my mother, my father, my sister. I never quite struck me, but there's a chance I'll never see them again, isn't there? Sorry, I shouldn't bring up such things. Okay, consider it motivation. Try not to dwell on keeping your thoughts. No, it's okay to be worried. Consider it motivation. Motivation? Right, I understand. Thank you, Captain. Been trying to come up with a new song, something about seals, I'm thinking. Hard to think though, winds are too distracting. But I haven't had a new song in a while. I'm sure the crew would appreciate something. Keep it light, I'm sure the crew would appreciate something jovial. Aye, that's the plan. Harder to think jovial out here. You're not married, are you sure? Take it from me, if you ever do find yourself wedded, it's never as easy as it looks. What's brought this on? Late evenings on the ice grant you quite a lot to look back on, and I've had a long life to look back on, sure. You pass, you see Kasha adjust her camera as she stands, partially obscured as she finds the right angle for a shot. As you step to her side, she raises her head and looks at you. What are you taking photos of? The crew, of course. This is quite the unique situation we're in. I want to capture the mood. Maybe I could place it beside our initial crew photos, compare and contrast. Oh, that's brilliant. You don't have to capture everything, you know. You can join the others if you wish. Crash your eyes, darts the crew, briefly lingering on the stature of Kurt, then back to you. I think I'm better off in the background, taking pictures from a distance. Intimidated? Of course not. Why would I be intimidated? Is it really that obvious? It's simply that I followed Kurt's expeditions a lot as a child, so seeing him up in person is odd. Kurt doesn't bite. He certainly barks quite loudly at that, but you're right, I'm just being nervous. It's more than I'm up to now. He's been an idea. Does that make sense? Kurt is just another person, like you or I suppose so. Well, I'll leave you be. I'm still looking for the right shot. Captain, the sailor folk among the crew seem resistant to my report. Salt-born people are rather private about their culture, especially when someone like myself is asking. I'm wondering, is my report invasive? Am I taking advantage? You know their ways, Captain. I'm sure you understand them. Expose their culture to the world. This report is on our... I swear this isn't my intent, Captain. I simply observe. If it becomes an issue, I promise to ease up. Pretty sure everybody still freaking likes me apart from like one of them. Yeah, he loves me. He almost loves me. He never gonna love me. He likes me, loves me. Partway there, likes me, loves me. Which is fine. Oofed. Clickety clackety clooks. Ooh, okay. Oh, fuck. I forgot to feed the furnace. My bad. Oh, one will become freezing. I can deal with that though. The wounds, polarized. Scurvy, freezing. Yeah, I'll deal with those. Weak oct. I don't think there's anything I can get. 14 crew available. What I will do for start off is feed the furnace a lot. Idiot, I forgot. Damn it, chat, you had one job to do. Remind me to do my job. Oh, good thing we got everything. What's going on, the lads? Continue to watch. Continue to watch. He's gone. Heads hang low amongst the crew. Captain, take a look at this. Before the ship sank, I was checking the captains of, well, the missing crew. It seems they left behind a good amount of their belongings, a good few books and the like. Not much left. Use for them now. I put them on top of the list to burn for fuel. We can't do that. Yes, we can. We are in need of as much fuel as we can find, Belford. You will not need good reason to preserve them. There are simply novels the missing crew brought with them for leisure. They left their journals behind, their diaries, logs of their life on the ship and before. These can't be burned, Captain. I request that I hold on to these journals for the use in my report. I think the rest of the crew would appreciate their stories being preserved. I suppose... Pardon me. The sailors would not take kindly to burning the remnants of their lost colleagues. Aye, but what else can we do? Not much else we can burn, is there? Treasure kit books for report. Better find something better to burn, Captain. We can't hold on to bloody, well, everything. Thank you, Captain. I ensure that their story is told. We won't be able to do that if we freeze to death. Well, we might get some happier. Sure, I don't suppose you've been keeping track of the days. In a general sense. Well, you will be pleased to know that today is Imbolc. We're not aware of such an occasion. Not surprised you wouldn't recognize us. To us, it's a major holiday. The shore knows it well, I'm sure. Imbolc is usually celebrated with a festival of ships. Hardly this. One of the most important days of the year. Don't expect to ask for a day off. No, Imbolc often comes with a traditional feast. I thought it might be a good to hold one for the sailors' sake. I see no problem. Treat them to a feast. Nice idea. There's no holidays. Nice. Yeah, treat them to a feast. I need the flippin'. See to that. Make sure the best Imbolc feast they can. Out. Do you have any experience with cameras? No, but they can't be too complicated. Why did you go and break yours? No, but I was wondering that if something did happen, would you at least have the parts to fix it? I should. Question is if I want to waste time. Good. Oh, it is Hammond. Question is if I want to waste good parts on a bloody camera. Spare parts. You can hardly going to waste them. What more could some spare scrap be used for? You have no idea. Can't keep accents straight. God, this is terrible. Anyways, I will get you demoralized. Turn. Nope, nope, no, 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 no. Da 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 da. That is it. Scurvy. Scurvy. Feed the hush. Lemon. Feed. Feed the hush. 1, 2. He's malnourished again. I did a good job there. Cool. Now we go hunting. Hunting I shall go. Hunting I shall go. Hey ho, Lelio. Hunting I shall go. They can make medical shit. Go and shoot something, you'll feel better. Oh, okay. Do I have any fish? I don't think I have any fish. Oh, God. Shouldn't have sent that guy to do that thing. Anything else in here? Kind of cool if it's just like a busy work thing. Feed someone to the furnace. No, that's not what I wanted. That one. Damn. I sent the wrong fucking guy. I meant to send him. Doesn't matter anyway, because I don't have enough doogs. Well, I wasn't trying to send dogs. Damn it. Fuck. Need to slow down. Slow down. Hang on. Help is on its way. I'll be there as fast as I can. Take your time. Look around. and slow down. Who had their meal? Puppy! It's still bright outside. I must retire for the evening. I'll see you for the morning's requests. To Imborg, to Imborg, to Imborg, to aye, to Imborg. Didn't expect a proper feast on the ice. How'd you talk shoring? Not at all. Good to hear. Alright, lads, it'll be a while before we get to this again, so good. Call it night, see if it breakfast. Worked with a lot of captains in my time. Half of them don't know their asses from their elbows. You're different from most then. Ever worked for a good one? No. If you want to change that, you're more than welcome. Those young pups don't know how I had that much energy. Ha! You're not alone there, my friend. Hard to remember days I moved without this cane. Harder to remember having both eyes. They'll look like us one day. Well, let's hope not. Kennels, you spot a pair of dogs. Teeth bared, engaged in aggressive conflict. Teeth bared and snarling, the two creatures snap at each other. Cordell is nowhere to be seen. Kennel Master's whip is left aside, resting atop a crate. As you look on, the fighting begins to intensify. Fetch Cordell. You run to grab Cordell, you find her brewing the broth for the pack, and she quickly returns to the kennels upon your word. The dogs are still snapping at each other once she arrives. Cordell simply shakes her head and turns to you. This is nothing to be concerned with. At times, the dogs will go for the throat of another, but this is merely play. Dogs are inherently hierarchical creatures. They will fight for dominance, sometimes to the death, but these dogs are merely putting on a show of aggression for the others. A simple feed and they'll stop. Cordell turns back to her kennel before briefly returning her attention back to you. Regardless, thank you for the information, sure. Cordell returns to the kennel as you'll make your way back to the larger field. Stares at you before nodding at his sleeping bag. I'm flattered, but I ought to be getting some rest, sure. I need to finish deploying these. Thanks for stopping by. Hello. Hello. Do you need something? When did you become a doctor? Oh, that was quite recent. I'm young and... that was quite recent. I'm young into this kind of work. Do you think I could be a doctor? Everybody's rush. Well, if you study, yes. Can I have one of your books? Of course. The doctor hands him a small book. Runt leaves excited. I should probably finish. Well, righty then. Dogs arrested. Raising slave hunt. Moralized. Scurvy. It starteth the next week. Frozen, there we go. Captain, we have our share during the hunting season, but that appears to be winding down. Wouldn't put my faith in there being an abundance of game in the coming weeks. See Hammond hard at work on the boiler. Shit! Is there a problem? No, force of habit. I don't need me asleep at the post. You need something, Captain? Inform me if there's any issues. Aye, I will. You'll be the first to know if anything comes up. I know what I'm doing, sure, if that's what we want. If you don't need anything, I'll be getting back to work. Well, it seems the crew are adapting nicely. They're getting on with their jobs like clockwork. Feels like we're back on the open ocean once again. They know they're in for the long haul. Well, I'll see to it that they keep up the good work, and you see to it that they are entertained when the work is done. Aye, you're short on words, aren't you? prefer to talk through your music, eh? A sailor with the heart of a poet. Sure. Junior. I need to settle with you. I don't see the problem. Tucker was going through his personal belongings on the ship when we found this. Tin of treats, biscuits, confectionery, quite a lot. And now I was hardly hiding them away. It's just my own private selection. A gift from my grandmother before the expedition. Baked them herself. I understand you see these as your personal effects, and that was a true at a point. But as it stands, food is food, and we make all we can. You cannot reasonably hoard it yourself. They're hardly filling, they're just some biscuits. They're filling enough. Listen, now it's not the time to keep something like that to the sea. To yourself. Agreed. Tucker, hand in the tin. It will join our rations. Alright. I understand times like this. Captain, thank you for building some proper shelters for the dogs. I appreciate the assistance from the crew. Well, the dogs are an important factor in this expedition. I'm certain you and your kennel will repay us in kind. You know, you need not worry about that, Mr. Templeton. Again, thank you, sure. Oh, hello, in chat. Thank you for joining me. Say hi back, or just sit there and watch, it's all good. We're up to week 19, not 19, we're up to week 9, so not that far through. I had a bit of a kerfuffle at the start and accidentally got myself killed, and then pressed some wrong things because I was rushing to catch back up, so... On to week 9. Now, we need to feed the hoshpot. Penguins! My nephew, when he was younger, used to not be able to say penguin, but used to know it was penguin. He used to pronounce it, well, they used to pronounce it penguin. So my brother and their missus, when it's just like, oh, we're going to go see the penguins, and he'd be like, no, penguin, yeah, penguins, no, penguin. So yeah, that was entirely hilarious. That in there, and that should feed them of their malnourishment. Scurvy healed. Return. Feed the furnace, feed the furnace, feed the furnace. Hee hoo, away we go. The furnace, feed the furnace. Hee hoo, away we go. Fill the mighty furnace. What's he doing? Demoralized. Is he doing? Wait a what? He deployed on. Deploy him with anything. Did he get to put? Did I miss something? Don't remember deploying him or anything. Anyways, I'll stick you in and go confirm. Go leave. Go to this one. You. 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 Fishes. Some sealies. Oh. Two dogs left. That is thoroughly annoying, and I don't think I have any fish. If that's the case. Get cured. I these off. I don't know what happened to him. Turn. Yeah, it's 3. God damn it. Need to be better with this. Probably got 1 more week. Damn it, I've got 5 people not doing anything this time. God damn it! Now we'll see how we go. Crew have their meal. Crew turn to their posts despite the time. It's bright light outside. 2 seconds. Just checking something. Listen. Reading, Mr. Templeton. Yes, though it is difficult to find light. Do those at your age still read, or has intellectualism passed us by? Well, I haven't read chilling horror like yourself. Is that a collection, Mr. Templeton? It's a good read, nonetheless. Let's retire for the evening. Right. What's that? One of the doc's books. Since when can you read? It's got pictures, duh. You interested in medicine, are ya? A little. Better work than this anyway. Barely any taste of these fucking cigs. Not to mention before, your brand. What brand are they? Appreciaton. Same group who tins those beaches. Yeah, they're shite. At least there's plenty of it. Would rather there wasn't. You'd rather be craving at a time like this? Suppose not. There's just, I don't know, what do you know about tobacco? Fair point. Evening, Captain. There was a song that found itself stuck in my head earlier. The dogs were pleased when I began humming it. I fear I may have to make a habit of it. Music reminds me of home. I take it the same for you. There is no home to be reminded of. I prefer to keep moving. Perhaps the ability to do so is what I miss. I'm flattered, but I really ought to be getting some rest. Hopefully, I get a bunch of penguins, some fish. One will develop phrasing, one will become finished. One's probably going to get phrasing from the ice, so let's just confirm that for now. Or fish. Dogs set out and rested. Hold it. Paralyzed. Freezing. Now nourished. Week 10. Oh, I immediately did him to that. That's what I did. Let's not do those first. Okay. Starberry! Arf! Should you not be with your master dog? Please don't bother the captain. Apologies, sure. No doubt Starberry smelled the scent of the latest catch. The latest catch? Some fish was added to the stores, I take it. Starberry was quite fond of the taste. Are you suggesting we feed it to the dogs? If you wish, I'm sure they have enough to eat, though. I assure you they have enough to eat, though. I'm certain the pack would enjoy that, but we cannot afford them to grow spoiled. Come, Starberry. Odd creatures. Days be getting darker, Captain. Crew's been asking about using more oil to fuel the lamps. I told him to piss off, but I figured I should ask you. Lamplight is not an unreasonable request. The oil's for the boiler. It's more important than making dinner brighter. It also makes it easier to do their work, Mr. Hammond. Aye, well, it's the captain's decision. It's a reasonable request, Hammond. Give them the oil they need. They'll make do with what they have. The furnace comes first. The crew, I won't hear the end of it otherwise. All right, then. Better be able to spare it, Captain. Captain Templeton, I won't keep you both two for long. After dinner, we should just have a discussion about the future direction of this crew. I suppose we should consider moving camp closer to the direction of rescue. Indeed. As for when that should be, well, we'll talk later. Yeah, very well. Let's see if I can not fuck up the dogs this time. Hello in chat. We're up to week 10. Say hi if you like. Just chill. It's all good. I'm just paying Pale Beyond at the moment. And I think it's 30 weeks that you have to live. So about a third of the way through, I guess. We need the furnace. One. Timber. Okay, let's go explore an inning. Penguin. Oh, penguins. Feed some dogs some fish. Elephant seal, I thought I did that one. Two, three. Decorum. Now, we have one person left. He can go for an interview. I hope everybody's having a good weekend. If your weekend's just started. Oh, I had a pretty good one. I did some shopping earlier today, as I said. I showed the mat earlier in the video. If you want to go back, I'm not sure what time I showed it, but yes, it's just a cheap, cool mouse pad, cool floating island and everything on it. But so yeah, went shopping, got some. Wanted to get a sound bar, but I couldn't really find anything that I liked. And I was also looking at my phones because my one. Oh, there it is. I'm sitting here staring at the bloody thing. I don't know whether you can tell. But, no, it's not doing it now. Well, the case is kind of. I need a new case, so I stuck it, duct taped it to the back of it, and then when I tried to take it off, it kind of pulled the back of the thing off the back of the case. So I was looking to get. Feed the penguins to the pot. Should have some better food. Oh, yes, that's right. Okay. Yep, the time. Go have their meal. Doggos! Strawberry. We return to their posts. Despite the time, it's still bright outside. Call it a night. Come, Josephine. In my flying machine. My apologies, Captain. The tune has not left my head in weeks. At the very least, I'm fond. Found a minute to come back. Calms the dogs, then may the tune never leave your head. Perhaps, but no, I will not intrude upon their nightly entertainment. I'm certain it is not something the crew would much care for. Those magnificent men in their flying machines, they go up, they go down, 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 around and around. Those magnificent men. I need to finish developing these. Apparently, he's not actually there. Maybe he's over here. No, that's Kurt and him. You wish to speak to us, Kurt? Indeed, I did. Have you noticed anything about the ground beneath your feet, Captain? Well, it's kind of like it's melting. Not about to give way, is it? Not immediately, no. We are looking at the early stages of this ice breaking apart, but if we don't want to join the dear old temperance, we'll need to be moving out within the week. Is that so? If we start packing from tomorrow, we'll be safe to move on at the beginning of next week. Any longer than that, and we'll be dipping our toes in the water. Well, it is inevitable that we should keep constant movement. Even ignoring the changing ice, our rescue vessel will not be searching for us here. This requires we stay here. Get the word out then, Kurt. We leave in a week. I will, Captain. To stay is death. We're moving on. Thank you, Kurt. Have a good evening, Templeton, Captain. Well, have no more camp within the coming week. Aye, we wait around here any longer and will be swallowed up. Captain Shaw's has been cautious, and we are still set to match the arrival of rescue. Aye, let's not waste any more bloody time. The boiler can't last forever. Doctor, you seem worse for wear this evening. Sorry, I've not had much sleep lately. Something disturbing your rest? Just some bad dreams. A shame, a shame. Get some rest early, Arthur. I'll inform you if an emergency arises. Thank you, Kurt. You can thank me with a good night's sleep. I should probably finish cleaning the equipment. That's all of it. Doop. I can deal with one getting cold. Hunting research, dogs arrested. On the sled hunt. Sled hunt. Sled hunt. Unnourished. Now freezing. Became freezing on the sled hunt. It's now freezing. That was lucky. He became freezing from the sled hunt, and now he's just freezing. Hello in chat. We're just up to week 11, and we've just abandoned, or I think we're leaving? Yes, we're leaving the camp, if the game doesn't want to freeze. Packing up and leaving the camp. Our ship has sunk beneath the waves, and the ice is cracking, and we need to leave, so we're heading out. After a hard morning dragging the boats, the crew comes across deeper snow. Captain, the snow on the ice is getting deeper. We'll need to find a better path before dragging the whole crew through it. I'll be happy to take up the reins. Best we leave that to one of your scouts, Mr. Darling. The ice behind us is encroaching. We needn't lag behind a man with a cane. The old limp is not that bad, Templeton. It's bad enough. Time is of the essence. Very well. You can't go wrong with my team anyway. Any one of them are capable of finding the ice path. Captain, if you want to judge the course yourself, you should go with them. Are ill-advised. We do not know what lies ahead. Best not take any unnecessary risks. Either go with Kurt, or I think I'll stay with Templeton. I'm a bit of a coward, apparently. Templeton is right. I'll stay back here with the rest of the party. The scout. Confirm your orders. Click. Scout ahead and see if you can find us a safe path to the next flow. Click nods to you and Kurt before trudging ahead. I think I have heard something. Stop. The eggshell surface of the flow erupts, revealing a large slimy creature, mouth agape with flies and vials of razor-sharp teeth. Leopard seal! Use the hunting shotgun. Grab the hunting shotgun and steady it as you aim towards the beast barreling towards the flank. The beast continues unhindered. Fear mixes with snow, freezing flick in place. Fire! Crack hunting shotgun. The projectile pierces the flesh of the leopard seal, but the beast continues to charge despite its fatigue. Enemies gaining speed, closing the distance. You reload a shell into the hunting shotgun. There is now about 10 yards between Flick and the beast. Reload. You load the second shell into the shotgun before collapsing the barrel tight. The animal charges into Flick, knocking them over into the snow. Fire! Boom. The shot connects. The beast drops lifelessly onto the ice. Inches from Flick, shaken but alive. Harvested for food. It takes 2 dog sledding teams to drag the creature onto the stable ice. After processing and packing the sea leopard's meat, a trove of undigested fish is found inside the cavity. Take the fish as rations, feed the fish to the dogs. Take them as rations. We can't afford to wait. Yes, do you want some half-digested fish for rations? Sounds good. Spooky. Ensure personal log. See you later. A new camp has been erected on the ice. Prospect of land is still from here. Temperance went under, finally consumed by the ice. She will be missed. The old vessel had become a home for the crew. Even when trapped in the ice, it served as a constant presence, a monument of the world we travelled from, the world that was left behind. To see it go weighed heavily upon the crew. Leopard seal attack. The crew were ambushed by a leopard seal whilst moving camp. It was fortunate that all managed to escape with their lives. Quick thinking and the appropriate resources that won out the day for the crew. That vigilance is to be kept up at all times, lest the crew meet with true disaster. That leopard seal was but a warning of the dangers that rest on the ice. Captain Hunt. The tracks we found in the snow, a frozen coat, proof that, if nothing else, Hunt and his group were able to survive on the boiler incident. Too late to rise further. I have to commend Hunt. He is much hardier than first believed. Ruthless Hunt further proves himself to be a man of many surprises. To have made it as far as he had, it almost fills the crew with hope in regards to their own chance. Hunt and his band of deserters are able to carry on against the elements. That should be the truth for the rest of the crew. Summer. By all estimates, it appears that summer has arrived on the ice, a prime occasion for hunting, a terrible respite from the truly freezing temperatures, the worst of which are yet to come. With the arrival of summer comes the promise of winter. Hunting, scouting, even opportunity for play amongst the crew, such things will be a possibility once the weather worsens. Now is the time to make use of relative freedom to its full. Wonder if we'll catch up to Hunt, if we find him. Hunt. It was so big. Do you think there's another one out there? The dogs have been on edge since the creature attacked. They prefer to be the hunters on the ice. Let us hope we never see a repeat of this situation. Close one yesterday, wasn't it? Let's hope there aren't any more beasties to make dinner of us. The beast was quite a specimen. I wonder if we'll encounter another of its kind. Captain, this territory of ice we find ourselves on, it would seem we have our pick of the litter. This ice is teeming with life, life that has never encountered our like in the past. We'll be able to hunt to our heart's content. Then we can't afford to get too comfortable on the ice. Indeed, we will not be able to stay here forever. Kurt has left me his assessment of the coming dangers. This ice is not stable. Put simply, we have the dead ice encroaching behind us, and the risk of a pressure ridge bubbling up and forming ahead of us. We cannot stay for too long, lest we find ourselves trapped here. Still, that is a worry for another time. For now, our main concern is the crew. They're shaken from the attack. Of course. But that is not what I meant. Your time as captain of this expedition has surpassed that of Captain Hunt. But that is not the case in the eyes of all. Sailor loyalty runs deep in their veins. Take the Stoke brothers, for instance. They voted against you. They still speak of Hunt as the captain and refuse that moniker on you. Every song the Elder One plays on his accordion, their traditional songs of the sea folk, his loyalty to Hunt is clear as day. I would be careful around those two. All that is needed is one insubordinate with enough pull to lead the crew astray. I will be careful. I'm simply stating that we should look out for. Regardless, you have some requests to deal with. They're waiting outside. Junior. Oh, despite it all, we've managed to land ourselves a hefty piece of meat. Leopard seal and the fish in its belly. It's up to you how we prepare it, sure. Feasting on the whole thing would be nice. Save the seals. You can feast on the fish we found inside it. Save the seal for another time. Alright then, fish it is. We'll save the seal meat for later. Mr. Wallace. Captain, I have this bottle of wine in my personal stores. My wife and I planned to enjoy it on our trip home, but it seems that's much further out than we first believed. So we thought, why not share it with the crew? Ring in the new camp proper. Excellent. Thank you. Agreed, a little drink will help raise the spirits. Pardon the pun. Oh, yeah. Captain, sure. This area is teeming with life. Naive life at that. These creatures have never seen humans before. They don't even know how to run. Some will even approach out of curiosity. In my opinion, we should be engaging in hunts as often as possible while we can. Agreed. Thank you, Cordell. She comes in, tells you, then fucks off. Goodbye. I said good day. Are you just waking now? Couldn't sleep. Scared of another seal attack, eh? Well, at least you're honest about it. The hush, the hush. Frostbite or something else for these guys. Freezing. Field freezing. Do some scouting. Pretty short, yes. Fishies! Give her the doggos. Do. Oh, I had another guy there. Just hunt everything. Kill them all. You'll be able to deal with that. Oh, feed the furnace. Have some dîner. You have their meal. Dinner is shared and stories are true. It was definitely Joe's coat we found, wasn't it? You think it's still out there? I wouldn't be surprised. That's tough for him. You don't know how long that jacket was there. Don't get your hopes up. Captain, tell them not to get carried away. Captain Shaw thinks so. Don't encourage them. The jacket means something. It means Joe froze to death. Well, don't have any sunny disposition. I'm being realistic. Well, apparently he gets pissed off with me when I agree that he... And then he also gets pissed off with me when I don't. Doesn't really matter. I think everybody else likes me. They always do. They do. They do. They do. They do. Captain, have you attended the theatre, Captain? It's a luxury I've not indulged in quite some time. Good 10 years at least. I've seen a few plays in my time, yes. That is good to know. Perhaps we can trade experiences at some time. Enjoying the craft of the theatre. It's quite the escape, Captain. A shame that is a luxury we cannot carry with us on the ice. Sure, heard the photographer calling myself poetry earlier. Never thought about being a poet. I can't even write. Writing isn't acquired. Poetry is oral too. That might as well sing. They might as well sing it that way. Our poets just lazy musicians. You hear that, old musicians? You're just lazy. Captain, you needn't call me here so frequently. You received your updates each day. Focus on the crew or on your own rest. Seem hesitant to share. Templeton minds that. This is my rest time with my acquaintance, Mr. Templeton. Flattering. I do not deny that we are partners in this endeavor. I suppose to act of the survival goes beyond a simple professional relationship. Lost in thought? Our encounter with the wildlife left me rather perturbed. We can only be thankful that none were harmed. Indeed. Overheard some crew talking about how they missed proper food back on land. Ungrateful bastards should have smacked. Can't blame them though. We've been out here quite a while. They miss the land too. Maybe you should switch up cooking. Their complaints are ridiculous. There's nothing wrong with your food. I know that, as do they, I bet. Still, they missed something, that's fair. For me, it's the seals. You look a bit shaken, Chef. Worried about another attack from some beastie? I'm more worried about one of them getting onto this boiler. If it's wrecked, we're done for. Think we should have an overnight watch then? I'll handle that. Of course you will. Timmy, don't be wandering off. I'm fine, da. Stick close to me. Don't know what's out there. I said I'm fine, da. Evening. The rescue ship better be coming. Don't trust the benefactor to follow through. Haven't worked with them before? Aye, and they've paid me well. When all goes right, they've always been the type to weigh their purse before anything. Make your way towards the main camp. Approach Curtis speaks to them. Well, it's not that I find it... I understand. I know the struggles of having so much pressure put on you at a young age. So you're saying you were nervous when you were my age? Oh, of course not. I was 6'5", hooker and rugby. But of course I can empathize. Approach and notice Asher following close behind. A few steps backward, some distance. Kurt's eyes catch you. Calls the boast of emotion. Ah, Captain Shaw. I was helping out our doctor. Our first trip out onto the ice left him shaking, setting to calm his spirits. And you've spoken to Casher. It's quite the fan. Well, there's no need to say that, Captain. Oh, is that so? Kurt smiles as he puffs out his chest with confidence, happy to hear the fan. Well, fan sounds childish, so simply followed your career thing for a long time. Ah, no need to be modest. I've encountered many a fan in my time. That must explain your habit of snapping photos of myself from a distance. Ash shakes her head. That's not it. Your structure simply makes for more impactful images. It's the same with Nutley and his constant look of abject terror. That makes for good photos. They look amazing. It's great work. Keep it up. Thank you. Let's not sell out good Dr. Short. I'm sure with time he'll feature in images with stature rivaling my own. At least there's the probably don't have it in me, not compared to the rest of the crew. The rest? Yes, look at someone like Hammond rescuing the boiler and how Kasha covered the pages in the streets, and you with your famous expeditions. What do I have? Kasha steps forward into the conversation. Is that some sort of jab? You're a doctor, you perform surgery. That's brave enough as it is. Oh, thank you. You're a trained surgeon. None of the rest of us can say that. It's true, Nutley. You're a valuable part of the crew. Actually performing surgery. Boom! We all need to be brave in our situation. It's true, Nutley. You're a valuable part of it. I am? Right, yes, I am. Thank you, Captain. Aye, and we're all doing a good job of pulling our weight around here. Nutley returns to the tent as Kurt begins to share stories by the campsite with Kasha. The young journalist is eager to Evening, sure. We've been here quite a while, haven't we? Longest I've been on the ice, no doubt. Your previous record. Nowhere close, not even a month. If you stay this long, then make it out. Apologies, Captain. Didn't mean to cast a dark cloud. Talk to everybody. Captain, something's worrying. Enough time has passed that those back on land will know something went wrong. My parents are optimists, but they'll no doubt done their research on expeditions such as this. Statistics are not a guarantee, Kasha. Maintain that optimism. That's promising you do. You knew this certain they did as well. Oh, certainly they did, but that doesn't mean they'd stop me from going. This was my decision, Captain, but I don't want them to live with the consequences. Captain, I realize something. Enough time passed now. My family, they'll know something went wrong. My father must be mortified. My mother, I can't imagine how worried she is. My father is more concerned for his son than he is mortified. All the more reason to return home sooner, is it not? It's reasonable to home to Arthur. Certain your father is mortal. Yes, of course. But he pointed me in the direction of this expedition. That must gain weight. Weigh heavy. End of week 12. Free will. I'll put that up for now. Gain some things. Cure their thing. One will become malnourished. Yes, because knowing my luck. You don't. Emperor penguins. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. All the freezing people. Looks malnourished. Okay, well, I need to do something about the freezingness of the people. A whole bunch of them are about to die. Approach Hammond at the boiler. Morn? Starting to miss that ship. I got a spare time on my hands now. First time for everything. I'm sure you'll find something to do. Aye, spare time's a poison. You'd want to avoid it if you can. I'm not accusing you of anything. Then why do you keep launching questions at me? I told you on the ship the engineering was impeccable. Then why did we sink, Hammond? Why am I sentenced to the ice? I have more important things to be getting on with, Templeton. I just need to know what happened to the Temperance. What was it, sabotage? They stop and turn to you. Captain, good of you to join us. Templeton was just interrogating me. Not an interrogation. We have questions here, Mr. Hammond. You have questions of your own, Hammond. Aye. Right, I bloody do. Does Shaw not even know who the benefactor is? Templeton looks between the two and considers. The scientist scans the room before moving to pick up a food tin from the corner. He lifts the tin and throws it towards you. Inspect the tin. Apperton Tinning Company. Well, that's the same guys that did the cigarettes. Tinned fresh peaches, consumed within 3 days of opening. Are you serious? That's who's paying for this. We might die in the middle of a fucking nowhere for Tin Food Company, sure. they have additional investments. Certainly a step down from the Admiralty. No, it's no matter anyway. The money is good. This changes nothing about the mission. Of course, but I'm certain you would appreciate handsome pay as a reward for your survival. The two men observe each other. Are we in agreement, Captain? Aye, for now. Hammond exits. Do requests? Sure, notice something. Crew going into those interviews with the photographer all shaken, but they're always feeling better when they come out. It seems speaking with Belford helps alleviate some of their stresses and trauma. I thought you should know. Well, Captain, we should continue to send any shaken crew her way. Yes. Sure. I did a stock of our current food after leaving Temperance Camp. We're burning through our food stores at a fair rate. Luckily, game is abundance here. It should not be difficult to stockpile further food stores. For the time being, yes, but winter is approaching fast. With it, the game will start to dry up. We need to make the most of our time here if we're going to survive the winter. What's your estimate, Mr. Stoke? It's hard to say, but we'll need enough to last us 12 weeks. 12 weeks? And that's a bare minimum, assuming the tightest rations possible during winter. Understood. Thank you, Junior. Captain, we have a great opportunity to increase our food stores by a considerable degree. But we must consider the approaching winter. Not have enough to last the winter. Survival is just not possible. Aye, Captain. The Sunland won't last forever, you know. No time like the present to play a game of rugby. Playing with the crew, that's what you're suggesting. Why not? Keeps the spirits high and the blood pumping. And the active crews and healthy crew. Simple game always did wonders for me. Wonderful idea, I'm sure. Indeed. I'm happy at the moment. Someone get hurt, I'm not risking it. Perhaps another time. Well, work does come first. Maybe if the summer keeps, we might have another chance. Don't think it will. Mr. Goss. Pleased to say I have quite the headache this morning. I was just checking the noise. It's only a shame that we'll have to wait until we go back to land. The grand celebration for our return home is in order. Well, now, we concern ourselves with getting home. Best not celebrate early. Of course. Still a good time to be had. Sorry, I forgot I need to do drugs. My alarm went off. Captain, perhaps you may have noticed some discontent among your crew. The crew. Crew. Sideways glances and the like. Yes, why? You may think the older of the Stoke brothers. The elder of the Stoke brothers for that, and I dropped a needle. Give me 2 seconds. Well, this is going to be awkward. It was only a cap, but if I stab myself with something, you'll know what it was. Perhaps you should listen to what they've been playing as of late for the crew. Songs of disrespect, songs of mutiny. Mutiny? It seems intent to sow distrust for you among the crew. He's becoming a problem. Here you will have difficult time, Captain. Stoke seems to have dug in his heels. You will need to find some way to appease him, either that or remove his accordion from the equation. I've talked with him, though. I suggest you do. A simple talk may not be enough. Life's better when you're not lugging equipment off a ship, don't you think? Ha, and you're one of the young ones. I was throwing my back out every day. Well, some well-deserved rest coming our way. If you think this is the end of our work, you've another thing coming. Stick them in the documents. And the doctor. I do have some. Rest. Excuse me. Incidents will all in bay. They will be ready to work starting today. That. Okay, apparently I'm not allowed to do it that way. Fair enough. Just send some people out. Oh, okay. Hushed, that'll be fine. Penguin. Big penguin. Oh, and beyond. Notice scientists to make another two. Comfort. Dogs. Fish. Look at those photos. Duggos! Ship. Ship. Now, hopefully nobody flippin' freezes to death or gets stupid cold out hunting. Apparently it's the middle of summer and yet everybody's cold. Doggo. Doggo! You have them. Dinner is shared and stories are traded. Notice the sailors are still seated around the campfire, listening to the rapt attention as Grimly plays his accordion. He continues to play, the crew join in the song.
Captain has a frozen arse, hard as rock, no thawing soon. Never tells which way is south, hardly tells their arse from mouth. They never had a notion for taking our command. Send us to the hells for biscuits, we eat out of their hands. We eat out of their hands. Captain Hunt could take a ship further than his fingertip. Captain Shaw can't move a pace. What a waste of hauling space. They never had a notion for taking our command. Send us to the hells for biscuits, we eat out of their hands. We eat out of their hands.
I have taken the drugs. Right, I'm listening to some fine music. Such an alarm. So now, into laughing. Alright, give me 2 seconds. I'm doing something. Done. Button. Begin to laugh in turn, grimly. The festivities of the dinner wind down as all return to their business. Be a sourpuss all by his self. Shouldn't you be with your father, lad? I'm grown enough. I thought the same at your age, aye, but long time ago. Consider yourself lucky someone's taking care of you, lad. Captain, I never thought I'd say it, but I'm starting to miss being on proper land. Further say you do. More to drink on land. It does have that going for it. A lot of bad memories back on land. Captain, do you have any children of your own? No, none. Didn't think so. Most of the crew don't know what it's like. Sure, do look at me as an old man. Don't mistake me, I know I'm getting up in the years, but I'm a father, not a grandfather. You're perfectly capable, if that's what you're asking. In a way, yes, I suppose it's more pressing than the grey hairs. It's all right, Robin, I don't mind being seen as the old man. Just as long as I'm not the useless old man. There's something occurred to me. I know startling little of your life. You've invited me here several times now, and I've given little thought into asking you about your own affairs. A staggering lack of etiquette. English for the win. Oh, hello back. Hello, welcome back. You get to hear me stuffing up my English pronunciation, grammar. Etiquette. Wouldn't you agree? I don't care much for etiquette. I haven't been offended. Well, is there something you wanted to know? No, not in particular. I was merely remarking upon my faux pas, so I can say faux pas, but not etiquette. Good job. I still have no interest in prying. You are Captain Shaw. That's all I need to know. Hunt had a musician on his crew when I was a small one. Learned how to make and play the accordion from them. Then they just left. Always wondered what happened to them. I'd have been happy to leave. I suppose you admired them, did you? I admired the music, knew what I wanted to do right then. It's good to have some music with your dinner, is it not? I suppose we should take what is given to us. Tend to bring a phonograph, but there was no space among my equipment. A shame, but I quite enjoy what we have now. Crewmate just asked me if the dogs could serve as emergency fuel. Don't think they were serious, but they had a bloody good laugh. Imagine the kennel master's face if we suggested it. Sure, you tell Cordell. I'll watch. Kasha will work on your obituary. You're a funny one, huh? No, aren't you? Pretty sure it's the captain's job to pass on that message. You should try it. You know, I used to think much taller than Grimly. Used to be much taller than Grimly when we were growing up. It would piss him off something fierce. Being the older brother, even Hunt would poke fun. Don't know why I'm remembering that though. I don't suppose he'd appreciate me poking fun, would he? I'm sure you were happy to have something over him, feeling nostalgic. He'd deck you, no doubt. Even tried that with the Captain Hunt a few times. Enough time has passed. Our benefactor may have realized it that a disaster has occurred. I've known our benefactor for quite some time. Rest assured they will not be giving up on this expedition. It was ill-fated to begin with. They should have seen this coming. Let us hope not. Our hopes ride on their rescue ship. Do they care about the crew or the mission? We can trust them to send rescue. Responsibility on our end lies on surviving long enough to see it. Captain, I was playing with Cordell's dogs earlier. I think when I return home I'm going to get myself a pet. Not a dog though, maybe an exotic bird like a parrot. Why a parrot? A pet that can hold a conversation. What's not to like? Then again, maybe they will be too much to handle. I should keep it simple. A duck, perhaps. Quack, 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 quack. Captain, I've made friends with this crew. Kasha, Kurt, Jr., they've all treated me with kindness since I arrived. Sorry, I had to say that out loud to someone. I suppose it sounds awfully childish to brag about, doesn't it? It's okay to be childish, Doctor. You are still in your youth, after all. Childish? No. Pathetic, maybe. Not at all. I'm happy for you, Arthur. Oh, thank you, Captain. I'm just happy I can admit something like that. It's kind of you to listen. Everybody but the asshole likes me. He likes me. Yeah, well, that's not surprised. Yep, he likes me. He likes me. They like me. They like me. Almost. They love me. Jeez. Hopefully, Chucklefuck does not freeze to death. Oh, wait. I think they're gonna die. Needs to feed the furnace more. Oh no, they've just got frost. Oh, they've got frostbite now. Okay, they're not going to die. Oh, okay. Hammond. Morning, Captain. I think I'm going to miss the summer when it leaves us. Why is that? Winter means colder. Colder means having to waste more fuel on this bloody thing. Not forward. Looking forward to that, Captain. Let me tell you. I have to say Captain because I'm doing the Scotty. I got to be doing Scotty. Giving it all she's got, Captain. This one wandered into my tent this morning. Come along, Pascal. Don't bother the doctor. Did he get in your stores by any chance? No, he just woke me up from my sleep. He's licking my face. A friendly one. No need to be frightened, Doctor. I'm not. Of course. Oh no, Richard, I much prefer a hearty dinner of wild game to what we had before. Never could stomach those tin rations, least of all those peaches. Is that so? I admit I might be a little biased. Where I'm from, you get fresh peaches by the bundle, right off the tree. Bite into one of those and it takes me right back to my childhood. Yes, peaches are native to your home island. I understand. Can't switch between these two. These two I'm fighting. Apperton. didn't quite do the flavor justice when they decided you all should have them. It's all too processed, I say. Well, concessions have to be made in order to encourage further production. Are you sure this is an issue with flavor, or do you simply prefer to live off the land? You know, I may just be that. I admit there's a certain satisfaction in gathering your meal yourself. It's how we all did it hundreds of years back. Thankfully, those days are long behind us. Anyway, I must attend to today's requests. Elephant feel in there. You too. Yield freezing. Go in here, talk to him. What? Didn't it? I'm telling you, you're jumping the gun here, and I'm telling you, you're out of your bloody mind. Gentlemen, what seems to be the issue? Apologies for bursting in like this, but winter's on this way, Captain. We need to hunker down as soon as possible. If we want to survive the cold, we'll want to be set up for the winter in 2 weeks. And you disagree with this, Kurt? You want protection from the elements, I understand, but I know just how long the winter can last. We haven't stockpiled enough food. We'll starve to death waiting for the weather to clear. So would you suggest a longer hunting period? Much longer. 5 weeks if we can. 5 bloody weeks! Captain, winter will have hit by then. Are you mad? We have enough to live off. 2 weeks is all we need. I'm sorry. Have you been on the ice before? You talk like you have. Don't need experience to have common bloody sense, do I? Men, calm down. There is no need to turn this argument personal. Captain, are your thoughts? Hammond is right. We can't risk waiting. I agree with Kurt. We should take advantage of hunting season for as long as possible. We both make good points. I agree with Kurt. Then, when the season ends, we will be ripped apart. Think it through. Mr. Hammond, that is enough. The decision has been made. I trust the captain's choice. Perhaps 2 weeks from now, circumstances will change. We'll see. Now, if you both carry on with your work... Fine, Captain. Okay. Okay, Captain, I trust you. Captain, a suggestion. The ice at the camp is stable enough that we could conceivably drill a hole through it. For what purpose? Ice fishing. I understand the crew are quite adept at this pastime, and it would prove a pathway to gather more food. Certainly, I'll assign some crew to the Thank you, Captain. I'll direct them in their duties. Perhaps we'll catch something worth our while. Captain, I've been thinking, what is it, young man? Well, I'm not a very good sailor, I'm small, and I'm not very strong. Well, we're sorry to hear that, but I still want to help. There's plenty of sailors, but there's not as many scouts or scientists or engineers. Well, those roles require quite specialized skills. I can learn. Dr. Nutt loaned me his books and I've been learning to read. I can still help, just a little. Well, earning a doctorate is out of the question in this scenario, but training isn't out of the question. If you're diligent, I suppose you can be taught some of the basics, enough to lend a hand at least. That's what I thought. Captain, please. Leave from here on as his assistant. Go speak with Hammond. He'll show you the ins and outs. Kurt, happy to have another scout on the team. You'll find you'll grow into the role. Hammond. So he'll show you the ins and outs. Okay, I will. Thank you, Captain. I doubt Hammond will have much patience for the boy, though I suppose the impatience will lead to quick results if young Ward has the will. The early debate between Mr. Hammond and Mr. Darling was quite wearing. Our navigator and engineer are at odds. A divide will form amongst the crew. Both mean reasonable men. Won't come to that. I can only hope. This crew is like a body. Each organ must be working in tandem if we are to survive. So this is as warm as it gets down here. Still cold, isn't it? You think you're cold, wait until you have bones like mine. I hope I'm not stuck here when I mold. Destroyed. Warm one today, relatively speaking. I never understood how. So used to the cold, I can't even handle a proper summer back home these days. An island summer might be just what I need when this is done. Okay, so it only kills. So early, but that's fine. Penguin. Actually, do I have enough to go hunting these guys? Do I have enough to go hunting the seals, don't I? Put 3 on. That's almost full. So I sent these last 2 guys. Oh, they're scouts. One of them out as a scout. Another penguin. Turn. Well, I can only get one out, so I'll send another scout. Have an interview. Okay, it's for an elephant seal. 30. Oh, okay. Tent camp. All crew for dinner. Who do you have there? Dinner is shared and stories are traded. Looking at my contract, Captain. After you and Templeton, I'm next in command, so don't bloody die. I don't want that responsibility. Well, now I can't die. I don't want the subject to crew to better you than Templeton, I say. It's your leadership. Ah, you've got that bloody right, Captain. I've been thinking, Shaw. If this expedition is indeed the end of the line for Kurt Darling, I wonder how they'll speak of me when I fail to return. What will the newspapers say? I wouldn't worry about the newspaper clippings. I'd never get to read. The newspapers, what about your family? They'll herald your return and nothing more. Don't lose faith. Ever the optimist, Captain. I suppose I should think the same, for the crew's sake at least. Funny, isn't it? No matter what you do in life, you never get to see your own legacy. You notice the sailors are still seated around the campfire, listening with rapt attention as Grimly plays his accordion. Same song from last week. More of the crew have joined in. Templeton approaches, speaking to an hushed. Captain, do you hear this? This has gone on long enough.
A frozen arse. Hard as rock, no thaw.
That's the crew at least. Against you, is this what you want? This will continue until it's put a stop. The leadership is in question. We've got to act.
They never had a notion for taking our command. Send us to the hells for biscuits. Weed out of their hands.
Elected to leave.
Weed out of their hands. Captain Hunt could take a ship further than his fingertip. Captain Shaw can't move a pace. What a waste of hauling space. They never had a notion for taking our command. Send us to the hells for biscuits. Weed out of their hands. Weed out of their hands.
Well, I don't want to smash the accordion. Hit smash the accordion. Fuck. I will speak to him. I've elected to leave Griffin. Please respect that, Templeton. Kind of a coin flip, isn't it? I'll flip a coin, and if I like what it comes up with, I'll do that one. If I don't, I'll do the other one. So, I think tails, which is regular ring, heads. That again. Heads is the top one, tails is the bottom one. That is tails. So I'm leaving Grimly in peace. Yeah. Done. Very well, if you won't do something, I will. As the music comes to a close, Templeton marches up to him. Mr. Glossley, return to your post immediately. The older man catches himself returning to his tent in shame. Problem. Good song. What is it about? What? What is the song about? The crowd of sailors stay watching the confrontation. Did Shaw set you up to this? Just tell me, Mr. Stoke. What is the song about? Piss off. So you won't tell me. Grimly reaches forward and grabs Templeton stiffly by the side. I said piss off. Grimly, get your hands off Mr. Templeton. Grimly releases his grip on Templeton's collar. Fine, to hell's with both of you. Templeton sleeks off to his tent as the crowd disperses. On the ship with Grimly and Hunt. To be honest, that's all I've ever known. Half my earliest memories of that. When this is over, not sure what to do. Served on a ship that young, you and Grimly can carry on. This isn't the end for you. You have a talent. Plenty of ships will take you as a cork. Do I want another ship? I don't know. All I know is these days with Hunt are over. We've been out here too long. Miss the sea. I just don't feel right on solid ice. Captain Hunt would tell me to suck it up if he were here. I feel the same. The ice is no home. Sooner we get off the ice, the better. Can't tend to the furnace if I'm yabbing to ya night. I see the chef's got in the habit. The chief's got into a bit of spat with Mr. Darling. Aye, Emmons brilliant, but he's adamant to make everything harder on himself. Not that Darling is any better. Starting to miss the browbeating heat. Calling this summer feels like a joke. Bundle up more, old man. I will only get colder from here. Oh, are you ice fishing? Yes, are you interested? My father would take me fishing quite often. I have some experience. Of course, it's a different story on the ice. Feel free to take the reins, Doctor. Oh, thank you. Perhaps a bit later. I'm flattered, but I really ought to be getting some rest shortly. How are my favourite crew members, Lady Cordell? Tired. They need their rest. I won't disturb them. You know you should treat them more often. They receive all the treats they need, I assure you. I've noticed old Kurt has been butting heads with the engineer. Not surprised, Mr. Hammond has butted heads with just about everyone so far. That mole man ought to be careful who he speaks to. He's fortunate Kurt is so patient. Let's be fair, Kurt can be as stubborn as the rest at times. Before I joined this expedition, I was concerned with how my report would be received. I'm certain the wreck makes for a more interesting story, but before that, it feels like interest in the great explorers is waning. Perhaps we can renew that interest. That's what I'm hoping for. I grew up on these tales. Don't know where I'd be without them. Others may not care these days, but they stick with me. I hope another child latches onto this story. Good evening, Captain. I escaped a talk with Kurt over dinner. He kept asking about my plans for the future. I didn't know what to say. Understand. Now, most of all, we should be focusing on the present. Do you not have plans? He's just trying to make conversation. You needn't overthink it. I know, but I didn't want to lie either. If I answer the question, I want my answer to be honest. I hope I can answer properly in the future. That will be the first step of my plan. I think he would put his hands on me. That Grimly, he will continue to be a problem for us. Oh. Put food in the hot pot or we're gonna fucking die. to that at the end of the week. That's fine. Old person, I can do. Freezing on the sled. Go to their frostbite. No longer malnourished. Rest to scurvy. Now freezing. Start next week. What time is it? Oh, I've been going for longer. Well, this is week 15, so I think I'm going to give it a bit of a rest here. I did enjoy making all those funny noises and doing all the silly voices. Oh, but there's penguins. I'm just going to click on the penguins, okay? A small group of angular penguins waddled up near the camp. This one again. But I'm still afraid of the slave dogs, that is. Well, are you? No. Have you ever owned a dog as a pet? No, my family doesn't own several cats. Ha! I'd be more afraid of those close beasties before I feed a little pup. I suppose you're right. That Kurt doesn't know what he's about. Lost in his own little world. Must think it's still 30 years ago. Man begged and pleaded to even be here, just to feel important. Don't know what you're doing listening to him. Suppose that's none of my business. Well, into the penguins. Anyways, I'm going to jump off. Thank you for coming. Thank you for watching. I hope you were entertained. And I'll probably continue this next week as it stands. So, as you can see, this company, yes, this is now a company. I am its proprietor. This channel is still in need of branding. So, like, comment, subscribe, and do all those lovely things. But until next time, have a good one, and I'll catch you later.